Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another daily energy draw. This is for Wednesday, August 26th, 2020. Timestamps are just timestamps. Take the messages how and when they resonate for you. We have a full playlist of daily energy draws here on the channel going back over a year, so make sure that you go ahead and check those out. Okay, so the dragons are not done with us. It feels like it's Dragon Week. We're going to be using the Dragon Oracle cards again because I feel like there's another message. There's very powerful energy coming forth here in these cards. So let's see what else they have to say for us for this week. What else do the dragons have to say for us for this week? Feels very, very strong energy. Yesterday was a more peaceful energy. It felt softer. I actually felt Mother Mary energy before I came on to do the daily, the recordings. So it felt very soft, but this feels like fire. This feels very fierce. This feels like strength. And it's interesting because we're right on the cusp of Leo Virgo season. We've just entered Virgo season, but the energy of Leo season is still here, especially for Western astrology. The energy is still here, especially for those of you who are born kind of on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. There's a very nurturing, grounded energy of Virgo, but what I'm bringing in is that fire energy of the Leo energy. So really interesting coming in here. Really interesting. That might be a separate message for somebody, especially those of you who have birthdays around this time. Tapping into that energy. And even if you don't have a birthday, even if you're not a Leo or a Virgo, it might be just tapping into that energy of that grounded nature, that earth nature with that fiery passion, that fierce energy. I'm hearing go-getter. You're a go-getter. That's what I'm hearing. Kind of a message of ambition, a message to go after what you want, take action with that fiery passion inside of you, but also balancing out with the Virgo practical side of yourself. Okay, so let's see what the dragons want to say on top of that. Let's see, Spirit, what do you have to say for my collective for today? For Wednesday, please. Wednesday, what do you have to say for Wednesday? Oh, that's too many. We're not taking all. What do you have to say for Wednesday, please? What do you have to say for Wednesday, please, Spirit? I don't think that was the message. That might have been the message. More and more I'm called not to use the cards when I'm channeling, but let's see. Okay, there we go. We'll take two there. We have the green gold dragon from Sirius. Sirius, the star system, might resonate for some of you who are star seeds from Sirius, so take that as a message for you or as a confirmation, a message of validation for you. It says, brings universal knowledge to your spiritual pathway. Learn about spiritual technology. Be a transmitter of sacred knowledge. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. Then we also have the silver dragon. Illuminates your potential with higher light. Access untapped resources. Look into your soul. See higher possibilities. Okay, the energy, it's interesting because they're not calling me to the words here. They're calling me to the images here. The first image they're calling me to is see how that earth is wrapped in like that smoke, that cloud there. And that feels very much like dragon energy. And you see how he's holding a key here in his hands and his claws there. That looks like a key there. We have a key here that they had drawn me to as well. The key in the flame there. The energy that I'm getting, the message that I'm getting is you're not just a light. You're not just a light worker. You're not just a waysharer. You're not just a pioneer. There is a very important purpose for you to be here. You are the key. Whoever it is that I'm talking to here, whoever is watching this video, again, I read for a collective. This is for the collective. This message is for the collective. You are not just anything. You're not just a light worker. You're not just your individual name. You're not just, a waysharer. You're not just a tarot reader. You're not just, whatever it is that you identify with. What they're saying is you're not just that. You're all of it. And that all, everything that you encompass, everything that is encompassed within your soul is why you are here. that love that you embody and everything that encompasses the you, everything is why you are here, right now, to help to purify the earth. You hold the key. You are a key element. They're saying you are a key element in lighting the way for others and in helping to purify the energy. Now, this is going to come across in a number of different ways. For some of you, you might be tarot readers. For some of you, you might be spiritual coaches or guides. For some of you, you might be working with the ley lines. You might be doing light language activations. You might be doing meditations. You might be just working on your own spiritual studies. You might be working in other sectors, not in the spiritual community. You might be working in education. You might be working for volunteerism, activism, even politics, even healthcare. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're meant to be here. You're meant to be doing, because that is just the outside of the work that you're doing within. Okay, it's like this. I'm asking them to clarify for me. It's like this. My job here as a tarot reader or as an author or for my nonprofit, those are just outlets for my purpose, which is connection, which is helping to guide others, which is helping to teach others, to lift others up. That is my role. That is my purpose, to be that embodiment of love. It just displays itself through the outlets of tarot reading or of my books or of, the nonprofit that I run. All these things, whatever it is that you're doing as far as your career, as far as your interests, as far as your hobbies, that becomes your purpose because it's part of you. The key of who you are is what unlocks for other people their awakening and their ascension. You doing whatever it is that you're doing, as long as you're doing it from the heart space, as long as it feels like this is a step that I'm meant to be taking, as long as it feels like this is where I've been led, then you're doing your mission. You're embarking on your purpose. As long as you're leading from the heart space, as long as you're following your own intuition of this is where I feel like I'm meant to be. Whatever it is that you're meant to be doing, it doesn't have to be part of the spiritual community. Whatever it is that you're meant to be doing, that is your purpose. You are meant to be here. You are a key that is helping people to unlock within those specific segments, within those specific sectors. So my job here is to work with, the spiritual community, to help those who are awakening, to help those on the ascension journey. But I've also worked with those who, in healthcare for patients. I've worked with patients. I've worked with readers as far as people who read books. Those are all segments in which I'm able to connect people, in which I'm able to connect people back to themselves, in which I'm able to connect people to each other, in which I'm able to connect people back to source. It's all about connection. That's part of my purpose here. And you similarly, and you might have to discover what this is for yourself. That might be part of your journey, but you similarly hold the key that is helping the earth to ascend and to awaken. Every conversation that you have, every person that you meet, everything that you do, as long as you're being the embodiment of your highest self, as long as you're being the embodiment of love, coming from that heart space, coming from that place of love, you are serving your purpose, you are serving your mission, and you are playing your role as you're meant to help people to ascend, to help people to awaken. Every single conversation. It doesn't have to be a lecture. It doesn't have to be philosophical. It doesn't have to be what we're doing here. It doesn't have to be channeling. Just being that listening, compassionate, nurturing, loving energy is helping people to awaken, is helping people to ascend. Because that is showing people that there is another way of living. There's another way of being. It's helping them to realize their own soul, their own heart, their own energy of love. And you are a key element in this ascension process. So whatever it is that you're doing, as long as you're embodying that love, as long as you're embodying the soul of yourself, stepping into your sovereign power, being authentically you, as long as you are embodying that love, then you are fulfilling your mission and fulfilling your purpose to be that key, You are shining light for all. Whatever it is that you're doing, as long as you're doing it from a place of love and being that love, being that soul of yourself, acting in your truth, acting in your dignity, then you are fulfilling your mission and fulfilling your purpose. And it might not look like it what you had ever expected it to be. But again, as long as you're following your heart and following your inner guidance, that is spirit and your own very soul that is guiding you to where you're meant to be. And every step of the way, you are serving as that key to help enlighten and awaken others on their own soul growth journey through their own evolution. So I feel like that's a very strong message that Spirit is bringing in, saying that you are acting as a light, that you are acting as a guide, that you are acting as soul, embodying that love, that you're helping to cleanse and purify as the world awakens and ascends. You're helping in that purification process. You're helping shift the paradigm because you have a vital role here as a key. Okay. I feel like that was a really powerful message. I'm gonna have to listen back and see what I channeled. I feel like it might have been a little lost in translation for me when I'm channeling. So I hope that it made sense. I hope that it was clear. We'll see if we can get some more energy on that. But that felt very powerful. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget why you're here. It can be very easy to get lost in the physical reality, in the 3D. It can be very easy to get lost in lower consciousness of, this is what I need to do to make money. This is what I need to do to, keep my house. This is what I need to do, X, Y, and Z. Remember why you're here. Remember that you are here for a purpose, that everybody is here for a purpose. And that because you are here, right now, watching this video, watching this reading, watching this channeling, you are serving a role to help carry this message forth to others by being authentically you, by being the love of who you are, you're serving the world through your own ascension process, through your own awakening, through your own remembering that you are love and that you are soul and that you are connected to all. You are serving your purpose. And I feel like it's a very important message. If you're feeling a little bit lost, if you're feeling a little bit disconnected, don't forget that. Don't forget who you are. And don't forget that you have a purpose here, and that is part of it, to embody that love. And through that embodiment of love, you're helping others to awaken, to ascend. You're helping the planet to awaken and to ascend, to get rid of their soul sludge, to get rid of the soul sludge as a whole, as a planetary whole. And remember, purify the energy into one of pure love, because love is pure. So you're helping through your own soul growth process, through your healing, through your clearing, through your studies. You're helping the world as a whole. You're helping shift the paradigm. So don't ever think that you're not serving a purpose. Don't ever think that you're not on your mission, because this is all part of your mission. This is all part of your journey. Okay? All right, you guys. Wow. That's going to be it for today's Daily Energy Draw. We'll be back tomorrow with another. I'm sending you guys so much love, so much light, and we'll see you soon.